We've been fighting this for 3 years. And so what I wanted to remind everybody and the board here and the executive cabinet is that we will not stop until we get every single square inch of our school back.
I want the Gascon parents here to just raise your hand or stand up. We are here because we are here to protect our Gascon families, our Gascon students. Let's look into the law, let's dig in, roll up our sleeves, and get to work to see how we can get our space back. Thank you, Mr. Sagan and Ms. Marisol, for validating Gascon parents at the last meeting. I'm not even going to mention or comment about it, but I just want to say thank you because our parents felt very sad and devastated and shocked. But thank you for for Dr. Yuan also for helping us feel like you believe us and you understand that we are here with our hearts. As we said, we will not stop until we get every single square inch back to our Gascon students. Every single square inch, we need it back. And one way to do it is to get community schools, roll up your sleeves and get into the law and see how we can get this Prop 39. There is loopholes like with anything else. We did earn our silver award for Pivot, like I said, so we want to go for the gold. And we cannot do it without your support, executive cabinet support, parents and teacher support. We are ready, parents are ready. Our JGE community is ready. So are you ready to be on board with us?
On KIPP, as the months have passed, because we're entering our 3rd year, there's been tension between the custodial staff, between some other classified staff. Now that we have a new principal, she doesn't want to come out to our fire drills because that's liability, not knowing where you're going for a fire drill or earthquake drill. And so there's just been more and more tension. They want us to follow the rules of the restrooms, but yet their student uses our restroom, their staff use our restroom because they don't want to go upstairs to their assigned restroom.
Brown versus Board of Education states that we shall not establish schools that are separate and unequal. Co-location sets up a system which is separate and unequal. When some children have art and others do not, that's separate and unequal. When some children have music and others do not, that's separate and unequal. When some children have new technology, new school supplies and backpacks, and new equipment, and others do not, that's separate and unequal. When you set up 2 separate entrances and 2 separate exits, that's separate and unequal. When you are not allowed to go to certain bathrooms, that's separate and unequal. When you have a system with all these new rules and regulations and have another school on the same campus where the rules do not apply to them, that is separate and unequal. When you treat special needs children differently, that's separate and unequal. When some children have events and others are not allowed to have them, that's separate and unequal. When some students get to have lavish kindergarten graduations and parks and stages set up for their parents, and then other parents are told the district does not want to do anything for your child, that's separate and unequal. Maybe it's time for MUSD parents to bring litigation on behalf of our students, because separate and unequal is against the law. Thank you.
And so they have this MO of doing those kind of things. 2 weeks ago, they came and said false accusations of our Gascon parents at a very peaceful protest, which was recorded. We have 2 police officers that witnessed it, and they were there with us. And I'm actually glad that happened because now the district cabinet and the board saw what type of people they are. They lied about our parents. I was there. I recorded. I have video and pictures of us having a peaceful protest for our school. We want to tell the principal, Daisy, 7 classrooms down the street is a good offer, and that the fact that you didn't take that offer tells us that you don't care about students, you don't care about your staff, you don't care about our students and our staff. If I was you, I'd be like, hey, 7 classrooms. We have our own space, our own parking lot, our own everything. So we know now that you are not there for students. You're there just to cause havoc to our school community. We will not stop until we get every single square inch of our school back. Because even though they say we're not using those classrooms, we were. our physical therapy for our special ed students is now outside. So the parents that are here behind me, they found out that those services are in a small room, like a closet, or outside in the cold, weather. Our school psychologist is in a place that is not up to code upstairs in the area that kids have to go up and down these stairs. So parents are finding out finally. The parents are realizing that this is not a good thing for any student or any parent, any teacher, and so we are going to continue fighting until we get our school back. We're going to get our school back. We have parent support, teacher support, community support, and so every square inch we will get back.